I think it's fair to say that we've all got our own way, our favourite way of sharpening our tools, and this is mine. Two CBN wheels, both 180 grit. That's an older one, about 5 years old. That is about a year old. That's still doing a good job being an old one. This is a one-way system, um, and there is another piece that goes on this side, but I don't use that. I'll show you why in a minute. This is the O'Donnell sharpening system, which they don't make anymore. It's got markings down this shaft here from 45 to 15 degrees. So all you need to do when you change it or want to change it is literally move it up and down. If I go to that one, that might be a bit better. So you see, I can move it up and down. Like I say, the angles are marked on there. So if I want a 45-degree angle, which is the one I use for my roughing out gouge, there, that one, goes on there. There you go, done. Now I immediately want to change that to the other angle I use. I mean, that 45 that I use for the spindle gouge is really, it's the only time I change it. This is literally on 30 degrees all the time. I do my parting tools with it, and I do the beading parting tools with it. So all I need to do is come over here, do that. The only time I change it is the roughing out gouge. Okay, go on this side here. I'll go back to that one. System I use here is actually, that's a Tormek, off a Tormek tool, and the metal goes down to about there. So I've put a wooden shaft on there with a piece of metal on the end, and that won't wear. You see, if it was wood, it would eventually wear, and that would change the angle. I just bung that in there, and that's how it's sharpened. So consequently, we want the angle to be the same. At least I want the angle to be the same every time. And I do all my gouges. That is 3/8. Even the spindle gouges, so all bowl gouges and all spindle gouges are all done at the same angle. So I don't have to change anything. I can come over here and that is always the same. Now, how do I ensure that it's always the same? Two methods. First one is really quite technical. It's just a little piece of pine, I think it is. And if you can see, I'll place it there. And I move that up there, tighten that off. That's always the same angle. Another way of doing it is by using that. So if I bring that back, put that in there, move that up, so those 2 points sit on there. I can tighten that off. Same angle every time. It's just another way to do it. So you got two choices. I would suggest that you adopt one of them and stick to it. Right, the next thing is we've ensured that is always the same, that depth. What we need to do now, or what I do, I should say, is I ensure when I put that in there, just do that bit, the distance between there and there is always the same, and my distance is about 2 inches. It doesn't matter what it is really, providing it's always the same. So that goes in there. I move that up. I tighten that. I put that in there. And there you go, that's exactly the same. All my angles are 50 degrees. A lot of people use 45, some use 30. You do whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not saying you should do 50 degrees. I'm saying you should do what you're comfortable with. Okay, so when you're sharpening these, I always start on the side, get the side done, move round to the other side, and then one sweep over the lot. That way you get a nice edge. Now you might notice there that I've taken the heel away. And the way I do that, the reason I do that is so that the heel doesn't mark the wood. If the back of the heel catches the wood, it's going to leave a mark. So all I will do is once I've done, let's go back again. Once I've actually sharpened the tool, and that it really just takes a couple of passes, I'll whip that out of there and I'll literally lay it on there, the back of the heel, put it on there, and just turn it away, and that will take the back edge off. Okay, so that covers that bit. So when it comes to scrapers, what I need to do is take that out and I will replace it with what normally goes on the other side. Get that out of the way. Right, that angle is always the same. I've tightened it off. Whenever I put this on, it will be the same. And I use that for all my scrapers. So all of them, that includes all small ones and all big ones, are all done at the same angle. It's really as simple as that. I don't know what else to say. That's really it, I suppose. Nope, can't think of anything else to say. Well, I hope that's been useful. I hope so. Any questions, drop us an email. Okay, thank you. I really shouldn't need to say it, but I will. When you are grinding, as you are with turning, there can be bits of metal coming off this, so you should always wear your safety glasses or a face mask, something to protect your eyes. Also, this is my mask, my ellipse mask. Not only should you wear it, but you should clean it out and change the filters. Cleaning out is really important, I think, because although you can't see it, when I used this last, there's bits of dust in there. As soon as I put that on, I'm going to be sucking that dust out. So clean it out regularly and have some spare filters to hand, just in case. Because of COVID-19, I've taken to wearing this at Tesco's and I don't half get some funny looks. I don't understand it personally. Never mind. So we'll just have a quick run through of sharpening, how I do it. There you go. Parting tool. Nice edge. Beading parting tool. Turn it over. Yeah, that's fine. There is a little jig that goes on here for doing your skew. Mine's unmarked because I never use it. Turn that off. If we go to the bowl gouges now, take that out. Put this other arm back in. Now don't forget we want that distance the same. There it is. Move that up till the 2 points touch. Tighten it off. Get my bowl gouge. Just use the 1/4 inch one. Put that in. Get the measurement the same. 2 inches, remember. In my case, you do what you want. Tighten it off. Turn the machine on. In there. Side. And right over. That's all that's needed. I don't know whether you can see that. Nice, sharp, shiny edge. Dead easy, lads. I'm not suggesting everybody should use this system. I'm just saying it's the one I use. Other systems are available, like Tormek. You can even do it freehand if you think you're good enough. I'm not good enough. That's why I need to use this. There's the Pro Edge, and I think you've already seen the demonstration on the Pro Edge from Sorby. So I'm just saying, this is the way I like it. It's nice and easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.